What's up everyone, it's Lil Gadgets on there. Today I'm going to show you how to morph video. So before it was like this. If I press play, you will see it's just 10 frame, right? I need to morph that. After morph, we have this. Okay, it's a part of a animation I did for a video clip. So I have moved here, I think it's 6 characters. I think here we're going to do just one, and if you're able to morph one, you will be able to morph thousands of characters, right? So I have created a shape for it to save time, and also photo it's just 10 frame. There also I create the B1. B means second, right? So the second, for the second shape, I put it blue to make a difference between the A and B. Okay, I'm going to copy the first one. Before I do that, I'm gonna remove everything there. Okay, so that is the first clip, and that is the second. Okay, the A and the B. To import clip, you just need to press R and then select the file, right? So I'm gonna offset this one because it still start at 0 and finish at 10, because at 10 it doesn't move. So I'm gonna offset this, offset, time offset, okay, and offset it 10 frame, like in After Effects. There, see, offset 10 frame, because it was like this. And now I'm gonna copy the outside to show you how the spline wrap work. Okay, so I'm gonna copy, export Nuke spline wrap, copy that, and go onto the Nuke, just paste it there. Okay, I'm going to run on this, like you see here is spline wrap. Okay, I'm going to run this like morph v2, because I already have a morph here that I made to text that everything work. I'm going to link it there like this, and yeah, and when I link it, you see here I have 10 off overlap. You need to put it on by just pressing Q or right click and say overlap. Okay, and then when you say overlap, you will be able to see the shape. Okay, so you need to delete the second shape every time you paste a shape here. You need to delete the second shape and do nothing for the A. Okay, I'm going to create here 2 folders. So second folder, by click onto the roof, the first will be A and the second will be B. Okay, the A need to go onto the A. Okay, and then I'm gonna go there and copy this B1 and paste it there. Okay, double click on it, delete the second one, right? Move this plan onto B, because before it was A. Okay, and copy this one here to the B here. Okay, and when I copy here, it still start at 0 and finish at 9. I need also to move that. To move it, I just need to select B here, close everything before I select, and now I'm going to double click there and select B, go there, and I can see the B. You see, just click onto the B here and move like this until 10 frame. Let's see, until the 10. You see, until 10 frame. So means the B will start at 10, the move will start at 10 and finish at 90. Okay, and now if I put wrap B, I will see the B also with his spline. You see, I need now to merge them, because if I go onto the AB and move that wrap, I have nothing, because I have not merged, I have not joined the spline. But I have some parameter there for opacity. This value means if I put 0, the first video will show at 100% and the second video will show at 0%. And if I put it at 1, the second video will show at 1%, 100%, and the first video will show at 0%. It's like a opacity between the two videos, right? So I'm going to put it 1, okay, and also put the wrap 1. Move everything for the second target. Okay, we need to target this one here. Yeah, we need to target this one. If I go at 0, I need to target this one for his wrap, for his wrap, okay, but remove the opacity. Put the opacity for the first plane. So I need to see the first plane, but need to wrap for the second plane. Okay, so I need the first plane here, need to distort to follow the second plane, right? So I'm going to join this by select the red one, the first to the second. You see now, I see the first, and I see that he start to follow the second, start to wrap to the second plane. But it's weird because we need to adjust the corresponding point here. I take the add corresponding point because I can edit also point with that. I'm going to press space to increase the size of my viewport. And look, if I add point here and move like this, it corrects the issues there. If I add point here and move like this, it will correct issues. You see, I need to add also point here and move like this. Try to correct everything. Put a point onto the middle there and put it there like this, right? This need to go down. This need to go down like this. This here need to go down, right? The shot here need to go maybe there. This need to go on top. This. You just need to find where you need that, where you need the first point will follow. So here you will understand better. You see, this one will follow this one. This one onto the air will follow also this one. Okay, and then I'm going to put also one there for this part, one there for this part right here. No. So this one need to go there. Okay, and one here also, and this need to go there, and this need to go there. I think you understand what's happening there. So one for the middle of the head, okay, one onto the middle of each, one onto the middle of the center, sorry. So I think you understand what's happening here. So the first spline will follow the second one, and when you add corresponding point, you try to correct how he going to follow. You see, yeah, how he going to follow, and you see that now he start to follow very good the second shape. And if I press space to go out and try a little bit a quick animation to show you what happened here. I'm going to put keyframe at 0, I'm going to put 0, and at 90 I'm going to put 1. And I'm going to copy this real quick and paste there. Okay, and see what happens. By pressing Q, you can remove everything. You can remove the overlap. And now if I press plane, you will see how the outside will morph, right? We need now to add every detail of the head and also the shoulder here. Okay, let's see. You will see how the shoulder here morph. You see the border of the body will morph, so we need to add now the head. And also remark that I create a part inside another part. I have not created just a head like this and create a body and then create like we did the rotoscoping. It's not like a rotoscoping. You don't need to cut the head and then cut the body and then cut the arm. No, it doesn't work. You need to cut everything at one time, and then inside that add a mouth, add everything inside. Doesn't create a collision of shape. Okay, I'm going to copy this right now. Every shape I cut is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8 here. Okay, you need to have the same amount here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 here. 5, 6, 7, 8. See, same amount. And after you do that, you just need to copy this red. So A1, paste here. Delete this one here. Paste here. And after you paste, double click on it. Delete the second one. Okay, delete that. And just copy everything inside the roof and paste it onto the A here. Okay, close the A now and delete this. Now I'm going to back onto the nukes, the mockup, and copy now the B. The B need to be edit a little bit. Okay, we need to put first about the name here, able to see it onto the top sheet, and also remove everything there every second. Not the layer. Okay, delete that, and now put everything to B. Move A to B because it's a blue one. Okay, and now I'm going to remove everything there. Do click there, able to see the B, and I can go there and move that B. You see that B here from the 0 to 100. So sorry, select B and move like this. To move like this here, you see. And if I back there, I just need to copy this. Make sure every layer move to B. Okay, to B, and then copy like this and go there and paste it onto the layer B. Right after you do that, just delete this, and you can double click there, back by pressing space, and try to link them. Okay, link the red to the right. Before do that, I'm going to remove the animation there and put everything as we begin. See the first one, and the first one need to go to this one. Okay, and I'm going to link mouse to the mouse. See, when I link it, go to the second. You try to follow the second shape. always connect the red to the blue, right? Doesn't do the opposite connection. I think now everything looks, yeah, everything looks good now. I'm going now to create a corresponding point because you see a real distortion here. So I'm going to take this and try to fix this here. Add one point here, add one here. This need to be good there, and one here also, one here also. Okay. And for the center, yeah, everything looks good there. Okay. This need to be there. You see the distortion before it was like that. It's distort the video. I'm gonna put here to find the corresponding point. It will become better. So I can put also one there. Sorry. This need to be there. Okay. For the head there. I'm going to put noise need to be there. This need to be there. Okay, add one more here. Move this to there. Create one point there. Create one here. Two there. And finish this shape. Add one more here. One onto the center of the blue, center of the red. Move this point here to this, you see. Trying to find the corresponding point. This need to be onto the center of the red, center of the blue, center of the blue, center of the red also. I still have problem here. I recommend you to delete this point. When you have some problem here, just delete the point and leave it work automatically. You can maybe add one point there and put it there. It doesn't work, so remove that point when it doesn't work. Okay, and leave it like that. Try to adjust this like this. Put this there. Put this there. This need to go there. Okay. Control E. Okay, so everything, yeah, no, this doesn't look good. Onto the middle, you can add one point. Yeah, like that. Okay, I think everything looks good right now. For the mouse, you can add one corresponding point there. Okay, I have one here. I think I'm gonna add one point there. Try to correct some issues we have here. But this one doesn't have one point. If I add one point there now, this here, yes, okay, I understand why. If this one go on top, the blue go on top, so mean this need to go on top like this, and if I put some point there, you need to go on top, right? See, now it's work better. This point need to go on top. Okay, and now everything looks better. Here I don't have a point for this haircut. A little bit like this to add another point here for haircut, and that's it. You see, I have distorted everything from the first plane from the first video to the second. Okay, and I can now back by pressing space and pressing Q to disable everything and see the result. That is the first that morph to the second. Okay, I mean, if I put normally this need to be have the same opacity. That is the opacity when they will have 0. Okay, and if this have 0.5, this also need to have 0.5. See, I don't know if you understand. So if I go now here and put this 0, put a keyframe, go at the end and put this at 100, and I can now go there and copy the links and paste there, and you will see now the morph is happening. See, because the opacity and the morph will morph at the same time. Opacity and the morph will work at the same time, and I can now create a data preview of this. So I'm gonna create a range, pressing Q, that is the range here, create, to just render this part, right? Okay, and also I can create a half of this. It will go much more faster. Half, it's a proxy. I'm going to press Q here to isolate everything. Proxy, if I press S here, S, you will see the size of proxy. It's like this on after effects, right? So now it will cache it very quickly. You see the chart also have a good move, everything looks good. Now you need to fix something. See there, okay? I want to disable this, and if I zoom here, you see sometimes it doesn't, it's not good. So to fix that, you have two options. You can add a point, right? Add a point here, but it doesn't recommend to add so much point, because if you need to correct everything by adding point, if you are a complex character like girl with hair, you will increase the time of calculation. Maybe here, if you add a point here, it's not really needed because it's a flat surface. For a flat surface like this, you just need to go there here and increase this value. See, if I put 1, you will see it doesn't calculate too much there. If I put 1, it start to fit. 3, it start to fit again. If I put 5, it's create a good quality here. See, even there. Here it's not really good. If I put 8 now, it will fit this normally. Yeah, you see, it fits, but take too much time. To decrease the time, you can maybe move this point. I decrease the amount, so you can move this point like this, and move also this like this, and you can correct that problem with 5. See, so it's a little bit much, but it's not. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, so that's it. You can. I want to put it 3. Like right now to show you how to add a smooth curve, because that is a linear curve, so we start and finish without smooth, right? You need to press space there and create a move like this, a slow. Okay, and now I'm going to copy this. Oh, it's linked, doesn't need to copy again, everything is linked, you see. This is linked from here, okay, and if I say play, I leave it free to have a faster preview. I want to put this state will have here this state full HD, because the input here is a 4K, right? I still have a good quality with the half. I'm record onto a HD version. It's not a 4K. Yeah, that's it. You have some bug there. You see that? You just need to add one corresponding point there because it's an angle, you know. We have some corresponding. Yeah, this one here. See, I'm going to add one point there. Yeah, one point there to be able to understand what happening there. And yeah, and see again what happened. Better, right? When you if I put this here 5, it will be better. Okay, now you will see that the problem is correct here. You see, now it's very interesting. So let me know what you think about it. If you like it, just let me know, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also follow me on Instagram. So bye everybody.